Hello, Banky.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you join the meeting, please, and make me a host?
You're on speaker. Mute on the mic.
Hello, Julian. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hello,
oh,
sir.
Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate.
No, thank you all for the invitation. I definitely appreciate it.
Okay, so just give us a few minutes. We will soon be starting. Thank
No
you.
worries. No worries.
Okay, we appreciate you guys. Oh, Emmanuel. Oh, I can see your face.
Yeah.
Hope we've not taken away your sleep.
No. I'm glad to be here and joining the occasion. So
okay, yeah, thank you very much. So the president is trying to sort out some few things, like
okay.
The secretary is having some issue joining in, and she's just trying to sort some things from the background.
All right.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate you all.
Well, thanks for the invitation.
Oh, Fatima, she's on.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, we have Julian.
Hi,
and
Emmanuel, I can see you.
Yeah.
Julian, I can see you. Good morning.
They are in the early hours.
Yes, thank you so much. With our time difference, it's really difficult, but we appreciate you, please. But just give us like 2 minutes. Let me try to sort some things out.
No worries.
No problem.
Emmanuel, good morning. This is Tolu here.
Yes, hi Tolu, how are you?
I'm fine. Nice
Great to
meeting
see
you. Yes. How's it been?
It's been great. It's been great, and thanks for the invitation and allowing us to be part of this.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. We appreciate it.
Mr. Tolu, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Please
good morning,
confirm
sir.
you can hear me very well.
Yeah, you are heard.
Okay. And also confirm you can see my screen.
Okay, I can see your screen, Bankole.
Now, thank you, Bankole. Thank you so much for taking charge of this, even though within a short period of time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Within a short period of time. So Banky, can you please go on?
Okay. Thank you very much, and the president. Good morning, professional colleagues here. We are all welcome to this Black and Safety inauguration. Without wasting much ado of time from our agenda, which is projected, what we have on our agenda in the first is the Nigerian national anthem, and we'll be taking the second stanza. So I will be reciting the second stanza on behalf of everyone so that we don't have so much based on our bandwidth. People, the speed might be different. So I will just recite the second stanza on behalf of everyone here. And I go, O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow, and live in just and true. Great lofty heights attain, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Amen. Thank you very
Amen.
much. Yes, thank you very much for that. So we'll be going next to the second item on the agenda, which is the safety moment. And the safety moment will be taken by the advisory 2 of the ASSP Nigerian chapter. You have the floor. Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much, Banky, for that. Mr. Tolu, please, can you take a safety moment? Because the advisory too is not, I think his timing too is making it difficult for him to join. So can you just give us a safety moment before we proceed? Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, good morning, professional colleagues, and welcome to our BISE inauguration meeting. Safety moment. Because we are online, where our safety moment we take care of, we take cognizance of our environments because we're online presented this morning. What we say is that, like in our moments in our country now, everybody is under stress, is stressed up. So our safety moment will be that wherever you are going, please give maximum attention to your environment. Ensure your environment is safe for you to proceed on whatever you are doing. And where you meet people that are arguing, please avoid every form of argument and don't go into brawl with anybody because it may not be safe because of our present economic policy. But apart from that, for our equipment that we're using online, please ensure that your equipments are safe. There's no disconnectivity in your cable so that you don't receive any electric shock. For adventure, there is exposure of the cable. Apart from that, I would say welcome to our safety to our inauguration meeting. Thank you. President, over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tolu, for that. Mr. Banky.
Okay, yes, thank you very much, Mr. Tolu, for giving us that safety moment. I appreciate that information. Just like he said, please let's all ensure we abide by all the advice given by him to ensure that we all stay safe at all the time. The next on the agenda will be the welcome address. And the welcome address will be taken by the president herself. And then please give her a warm round of applause. You can do that from your Zoom, where you can just clap so that while she takes the podium for her welcome address. Thank you very much. President.
Thank you so much. Once again, I want to appreciate every one of us that took out time to join this special occasion. Thank you so much for attending. So I just want to quickly give my speech so that we can unveil the reason why we are here without taking much of our time, so that we can all go back to our planned activities for the day, and especially for our guests too that joined with us, even though they're supposed to be sleeping by now. But we want to say thank you again. We really appreciate you. So all protocols duly observed. On behalf of my executives, we welcome you to share with us today the majesty of this movement, which is the inauguration of Nigeria chapter BISE. According to Richard Nixon, the 36th president of the United States, each moment in history is a fleeting time, precious and unique. But some stand out as a moment of beginning in which courses are set that shapes these decades and centuries. And as such, this can be a movement for us. For the first time, the Nigeria chapter is officially inaugurating a community that binds us all together, Black in safety excellence, which is the BISE. The inspiring space of change allows us to complement within our own lifetime advances that once would have taken centuries. So how do we want BISE to grow from today? Whether we shape the BISE in an image of our hopes is ours to determine by our action and our choices. The greatest honor history can bestow in the title of Excellent Safety Professional. This honor now becomes Nigeria chapter, the chance to help lead the safety professionalism. If we succeed, generations to come will say on us, now living, that we mastered our moment, that we helped make this world a safe place for mankind. This is our sermon to greatness, and I believe in Nigeria chapter BISE are ready to answer this call. We see the hope of tomorrow in BISE of today. We are rest assured that the BISE will be committed and passionate and driven by conscience to achieve success in our history. No people have ever been able to so close to achievement of just an abundant society, also possessed of all the will to achieve it. But because our strength are so great, we can afford to appraise our weaknesses and approach them with hope. And to find that answer, we need to look within ourselves. When we listen to the better angels of our nature, we find that they celebrate the simple things, the basic things, such as goodness, safety, decency, love, and kindness. The greatness comes in simple trappings. The simple things are the most needed today if we are to surmount what divides us and cement what unites us. We cannot learn from another until we stop shouting, until we are quiet enough so that our words can be heard as well as our voices. For its part, government will listen and will strive to listen in new ways to the voices of safety, the voices that speak within exemplary living. For Nigeria chapter, we will set our goal and a decent order that makes progress possible and our lives secure and safe in our workplace and environment. As we reach towards our hope, our task is to build on what has gone before, not turning away from the old, but turning towards the new. In pursuing our goals of better professionalism, excellence in safety, in protecting our environment and enhancing the quality of life in all this and more, we will and must press urgently forward. The Nigeria chapter dream does not come to those who fall asleep. Our greatest need now is to preach and practice living safety, which is our theme for the chapter year, from our homes and our workplaces. What has to be done by all safety professionals, or it will not be done at all. To match the values of our tasks, we need the energies of our members to enlist not only in ASSP, but more importantly in BISE, to put up splendid effort that makes safety headlines in the workplace and our neighborhood. With this, we can build a great safety cathedral, and the way to fulfillment is the use of our talents. Therefore, our destiny offers not the cup of despair, but the challenge of opportunity. So let us seize it not in fear, but in gladness to go forward and be steadfast in our purpose, cautious of the dangers, but sustained by our confidence in the will of God and the promises of man. On this note, we wish to officially unveil the Nigeria chapter BISE coordinator, Mr. Daniel Usadiaye. Thank you all on behalf of Nigeria Schools. I remain your humble servant, Zubar Fatima. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so
Thank you, Presido.
my hi BP, thank you so much, sir. Welcome on board. God bless you. Okay, so Mr. Banky, please, the next agenda.
Okay. Thank you very much, and the President, for that introduction. Without wasting much ado, from our agenda, what we have next is on item number 4, which is all about BIS, or Black in Safety / also lecture from the ASSP Global. On this note, please, we would like to welcome the administrator, for the BIS to carry us through the all about the BIS and also BSE, and also take us on a lecture. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for the honor and also the ability to be able to join in with the Nigerian chapter. I'm here with my colleague Julian Mercer. He's also the Blacks in Safety Excellence local level chair, and we'll be working really along with Daniel as we explore the journey to kind of work hand in hand with the Nigerian chapter. As you did mention, I'm the current administrator for the Blacks in Safety Excellence BISE. And during the PDC in San Antonio, I had the privilege and the honor to meet Fatima and Dr. Nkandu, and we kind of talked about ways that BISE and the Nigerian chapter can really collaborate a lot more and look for ways to be able to support each other in our efforts to advocate and also to promote the Black safety professional in the safety industry. And so that communication kind of, brought up that for us to better support each other and for us to better make sure that we are benefiting on both ends, either through the global perspectives of the Nigerian chapter and then also our perspectives from the US, it is better to have someone that joins the BISE board to be able to bring that perspective in hand. And so I felt that it was really important that not only are we having BISE, not only are we having some of our members from the Nigerian chapter, but it's very valuable that we have a representative so that they can share information from, in Nigeria, and then we can also be able to relay that information back to you. To talk a little bit about what BISE really is, as you all know, is a common interest group within the American Society of Safety Professionals. And our main role and our main vision is to really promote the Black safety professionals. And if you've all kind of looked at some of the statistics that is already out there, there isn't a lot of Black safety professionals either within the US or even on the global scale. And so the goal is really geared towards one, helping to increase and advocate for the Black safety professional to be able to make sure that our contributions in the profession is being recognized. And not only that, but then also to make sure that we are growing and developing in our career within that profession as well. So the BISE pretty much is more of a group that is of like-minded individuals that are with the goal to really kind of advance, diversity and inclusivity within the safety profession and in our workplaces as well. And therefore, as a member of BISE and then also having that partnership with the Nigerian chapter, it allows us to have, a community of like-minded individuals that are dedicated in such efforts. With one of the with our president, in his speech mentioned that we need to try to, celebrate within each other and recognize each other, and that is really what BISE is all about. And BISE wants to celebrate and recognize the contributions of people of color, Blacks, especially in the occupational safety profession, and that's by being a member of BISE. We are able to acknowledge and validate your achievements and your expertise by helping to be able to talk to individuals that share your perspective, and then also be able to kind of promote each other. If we are not celebrating and promoting each other, then who else is there to do that for us? Networking, one of the benefits is also through this collaboration. I hope that we will be able to expand our networking opportunities such that it's more at a global level. We are able to reach out to each other, share ideas, share perspectives, grow professionally, and understand ways that we can collaborate and form valuable friendships that supports our career growth. I think one of the other, good thing that is going, I hope that it comes out of this inauguration, and with Daniel being the representative for the Nigerian chapter, and as we connect more and link up with our activities, would be more from the collaborative aspects, where we can be able to engage with each other on a global scale, to be able to kind of always host activities or host webinars that kind of cuts across not just the US or just Nigeria, but then looks at things more at a global perspective, to really be able to kind of help expand the views of others that might not really understand and share our perspectives when it comes to some of the challenges of the Black safety professional. We do also have the mentoring and education aspects as well. And one of the things that I think we've not really kind of explored is ways that we can also try to kind of do more mentor-mentee connections at a global level, where we could have, either a mentor from the Nigeria or a mentor from the US, networking a veteran or expert member that is wanting to provide mentorship to someone else, either in the US or even in Nigeria. So that's something that I think we can explore and look for ways to be able to make that happen and be able to expand our perspectives, our experiences, our ideas, not at a local, but then more at a national and international level as well. And then I also kind of think that, back to more with networking is a community. We all kind of form a community that we share similar ideas and similar perspectives. And so it provides us with, it provides you, and it's going to provide all of us the ability to have that sense of belonging that can positively impact our profession, our well-being, because sometimes one of the things that we last discussed in our meeting was to be able to have a forum where we can actually come in together and just share some of the challenges you faced in the workplace, and possibly have an avenue for someone that might have experienced it to walk you through how they went about it. So I think it's a great opportunity, and I look forward to this collaboration such that we will be able to support each other. At this moment, I believe there is a valuable number of Nigerian chapter members that are part of BISE. And so I look forward to that kind of growth. And then I look forward to learning as well from you as we form this partnership, such that we will be able to better support the Nigerian chapter and the members of our community, and identify ways that we can grow from there. So I thank you for this opportunity, and I thank Daniel as well, and Fatima and Dr. Nkandu for letting that discussion that we had during the PDC become a reality, and today we're all here to celebrate that. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Imam.
Thank you, Imam. So, okay, I don't know if Juliana has something to say.
I did not have anything to say other than good morning. I'm grateful for the opportunity. So I think it's outstanding moving this forward as the initiative is progressing, and I am truly honored to be a part of it. So thank you all for the invitation.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Julian.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel, and also Mr. Julian. We thank you for this brief introduction on what the BISE, Black in Safety Excellence, is all about. We really do appreciate you. We'll just be going next to our agenda, which I'll be projecting, so that all of us will all be carried along and know where we are at the moment. So from the agenda, if you can see the screen, the agenda, we are on item number 5. And item number 5 here says introduction of Nigerian chapter Black in Safety Excellence team, and this will be anchored by the president herself. You have the floor, ma.
Okay, once again, thank you, everyone. So just briefly, I just want to introduce the team that we have for the BISE before Daniel will give his speech. And so for the team members, we have Daniel Osadiaye as the coordinator here, and Tolulope Oluwabawa as the executive rep in the BISE too. And we have members in their team. We have Augustine Itwe, Donatus Ekene, and Davison Mbong. Those are the members, and those are the executives that will be working with Daniel Osadiaye. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, President, for that wrapped presentation. Next on the agenda, it's going to be the acceptance speech by the Nigerian chapter Black in Safety Excellence, the administrator. So over to you. You have the floor again, sir.
Daniel Osadiaye, sorry.
Okay, thank you very much, team. Thank you for coming to our aid at a very short period since the secretary was unable to log on. And on behalf of my team, I want to first of all appreciate everybody on the call that have taken time out of a very busy Saturday to join this inauguration meeting. And for our international guests, Iman and Juliana, thank you very much for taking time. I know your timing difference is really a big deal. We spoke about that yesterday during our advisory meeting, and you said that we're going to have a meeting with the chapter president to see how we can schedule things to favor both ends. So without much ado, on my acceptance speech, I would say that I've already accepted this since the day I was actually called to lead this team. And like I told myself, I wanted to leave chapter activities for some time, but because I've actually served in all positions. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. Like I've virtually served in all the Nigeria chapter position, but when I was called for this position is what I cannot ignore. I have to take the lead to ensure that the BISE liaison committee in our Nigeria chapter have a strong footing. And with that, we actually did set up a team which are great volunteers, like the president have mentioned. That is the team to work with me, Tolu, Augustine, Donatus, and Davison. They are a great team. We all have been working behind the scene to ensure that these days come to a start. So I will just say a little thing that BISE is thing that I've done over 12 years ago, to be precisely over 13 years since I joined the association. And it has been a great avenue of networking, meetings, seeing the same colored people share the same ideas, right from the days of Darihi, Davids, and Patricia Reid, and all host of others that have been opportune to meet during the society's conference. So, like I would say, this is our time, this is our goal, this is our future. Like we said, for you to be a Black, to be at the top post of your team, you have to have that excellency. Even when the engineering was turned to excellency, to me, it was giving the Black more power to exceed where they have right now. Because as a Black person, for you to occupy some position in life, you have to exceed those things that they are expected of us. And also, if you see any Black colored person or any colored person in any position of hierarchy, you know that that person have really done a lot to have earned that position. So, like I always said, the black colored people are always the dreamer of the world. They put in extra effort and to make sure they get things done. So we are going to be living up with the Nigeria chapter team, which is living safety, as the President Abdel had mentioned. We'll work with the president. We have shared our program with her and our team, and we'll be also be sharing it with this team that are online. We've also created a platform for just Black in Safety Nigeria chapter group, where we are going to be sharing a lot of informations and updates among ourselves. Just like Iman said, we will have a collaboration where wherever is happening in Nigeria, we can share with them whatever is happening over there in US and around the world. They can also share with us. And this our WhatsApp group is going to be mailing for the members of Black in Safety Nigeria members. And so during when I was actually given that mandate to lead this team, I did roll out or check out our roster. As June ending, we were like 76 members of a Black in Safety Excellency in Nigeria chapter, and I'm very pretty sure from now to then we have increased in number, but I don't really have the figure right now. In our maybe monthly updates, I will be letting everybody know that's how we are improving. So also, I've also shared a lot of social media information to our members that are with us on our WhatsApp group, like the Black in Safety. We have our own page where you can get more information. We have the Facebook and the Linktree. And yesterday we talked about the Instagram page. These are easy place that we can easily get information about our doings as Blacks and as a common interest group. So I would like to thank the president and the executive for giving us this opportunity to serve the association. Thank you very much, and thank you all. God bless.
Thank you so much, our BISE coordinator in Nigeria. Thank you for that. Okay, so sorry, please. I want to appreciate the presence of Mr. Camille. Thanks for joining, sir. We appreciate you. Also, Madam Monica, every other one that has joined. I also want to appreciate the presence and welcome the IOS chair. He honored our invitation and is here to join us celebrate and inaugurate BISE in Nigeria. Mr. Temitope, thank you so much. Mr. Banky. Okay, then sorry, Dan, quickly, as at yesterday, your number is still the same thing. Members in BISE is 75. That's what we have as at yesterday for this month. So you just take note of that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, President.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Daniel, for giving us also a brief on Black in Safety and also what it means to become a member in Black in Safety. If you also need further, for other people on this call, if you need further information and also clarification, you can also get in touch with him, who can also guide you on any other information you want to get. Going next on our agenda, which I'm about projecting again, just a minute. Okay, so from our agenda, which Mr. Daniel has already done the 2-in-1, both the acceptance page and also the Nigerian chapter Black in Safety program for the chapter year. Mr. Daniel, just to be sure, have you been able to touch on the item number 7, the chapter, the program for the Black in Safety?
No, just if you can share the screen, I can project the program from the year for everybody to see, just for me to quickly give an overview.
Okay, you have the screen. You can go ahead and share, sir.
Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet. Yes, we can now. I can, sorry.
I can see from here too.
I can see
Okay.
from here too.
Okay, thank you very much. So this is our program. So this is actually our program for the year. After this inauguration, it will be shared on our general platform and the chapter platform for those of us that want to be part of us. And today is actually in August, which is the inauguration day, and that is the program for we have. By next month, the month of September, we have a webinar, the essence and advantage of being a member of BISE. And that webinar will be taken again by the Society BISE Administrator, Emmanuel Winful. So, and that date is September 23rd, and more information will be unveiled to all. So in October, we have recognition of members. If you have done more than 5 years and above, we are going to appreciate all our members with certificate of appreciation for being on the team for over these years. So we'll be doing that for all members, and we'll be letting them know those that we'll be honoring. In November, we are going to have like a one-day PDC. I will be working with the team. It's just like a virtual online PDC for every members, and it's going to be on the team is going to centered around the living safety, which is the chapter team for the year. And in December, we'll also be collaborating with the Women in Safety Excellence. So we'll come out with the role of mothers and effects in the workplace. So we'll be working with our WISE team to make sure that they comes to be. For the January next year, we are going to have an open call for progress and refresh on paving the way for the future, whereby we are going to discuss anything referring to safety about our society, our chapter, and as a common interest group. So it's an open call. That's where we are going to discuss everything that we are going to be doing. So by February, we will have a BISE Nigeria chapter meeting. That will be like a first meeting where all members can virtually be present to discuss our activities so far and way forward. So in March, our plan is for a BISE member, whether local or international, to actually do a presentation during the Nigeria chapter PDC 2024. So in the next one should be in April. That's we have a webinar, racial discrimination, the role and behavioral safety in the workplace. While we also have the second meeting in May, and we'll be handing over to the chapter president in June. This is just like the program we have for the 12 calendar months for our year. That's just it. Thank you very much. I will be sharing that with the whole team.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Okay, please, for a quick one, if your team members are here, or want them to come up on a video so that members can see them, because on the chat, I can see someone requesting for that. If we can have everybody to see the faces of the BISE team. So please, if you are part of the team, can we just see you? We can come up on camera so that we can see you. I can see Tolu, I can see Daniel.
Austin should be there, but Donatus is absent. Said I have an exam. I don't know if Davidson have actually logged on. So we are just 5 committee members, and this is Mr. Tolu and myself, Davidson, and Austin and Donatus. So we'll try, and maybe they are not on, but one actually took an excuse.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Alfred, so these are the members that we have, and for other people too that are online, for now, it's just the two members that we can see their faces, but subsequently we will see it. And in our subsequent meetings too, all of them faces will be shown so that we can know them. But most times we do know our executives by name, we don't know them facially. So that's why we always have our banner. When we have our meetings, we put it, know your leaders. So we are still going to do something like that too for the vice and the wise, so that we can know our leaders facially and even with their names. Mr. Ekam, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I can see you here too. Ogashewu Kabir, thank you so much. Habanom, I can see you. Thank you. I'm sorry if I didn't call Charity.
Mr.
Charles
Abubakar too
Oshimiri,
is
thank you so
online.
much. Yes, Oga Abubakar Umar, thank you so much. I can see your face. Okay, so thank you so much for everyone for attending. Mr. Tolu, Banky, please.
Okay. Thank you very much again once more, Mr. Daniel, for the presentation given to us so far on the calendar that you have for BISE for the year. We'll just be going straight to the next on the agenda. And I will also just want to make a comment with respect to the timing. If you look at the time now, you can see that we've not spent up to an hour. This is 10:45 at the moment. So I want to appreciate the leadership, the executive of this ASSP for seeing how this time can be managed. Because where we are now from the agenda, if you look at it now, we are on number 8. And number 8 is announcements. And the announcements will be taken by the president-elect, who is ordered named by Mr. Tolu. Mr. Tolu, you have the floor, sir.
Yeah, the chapter presidents and the ESCO, the BISE Administrator Nigeria, the ESCO, the BISE Administrator Global, and your ESCO, all protocol observed. Good morning here once again. Maybe at your end, good evening or whatever. Some of the announcements are already taken by the BISE Administrator in Nigeria, but just for emphasis sake, we have upcoming events, which is SA and poster competition among our students. That will be coming very soon. The ASS Nigeria will roll up, will give us more information in due course. Very soon we'll roll out the modalities and the modus operandi, how that one goes. Then ASSP Nigeria will be having webinar on the 16th of September on road transport safety in Nigeria. More will be said on that in due time, and we escalate it to all the members. Like Daniel said, 23rd of September, BISE Nigeria will be having webinar on the essence and advantage of being a member of BISE. No less that person than Mr. Manuel Wefu will be the resource person on that, and that comes up on the 23rd of September. So we look forward to seeing you people. Another important thing that will be coming up is our chapter meeting that will be coming up in Benin. The president will speak more about that and others requirements towards our meeting in Benin in due time this coming September. For now, that's the announcement from my hand. If there's any other announcement, the chapter president will let us know, and then we'll take it from there. So thank you once again, everyone. Thanks, Emmanuel. Over to you, Bankole.
Okay, let me quickly put this the announcement for our next webinar that is coming up this month is on the 26th of this month. So please let's try to endeavor to attend to, and it's going to be professional and economic importance of bridge building from compliance to reliability. And for this, we already have an approved CEU for that. So please let's endeavor to take out time to be part of that. Thank you. I also can see our wise administrator this year. Thank you so much.
Okay, President, Please, also for the...
Thank you, President. Nice to be here. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Chapter President, please, there's a webinar coming up on the 25th, be organized by the Society BISE. Maybe Emmanuel will give more details before we sign up. Mr. Emmanuel, please.
Yes, the webinar is on August the 25th at 11 a.m. Central Time. And let me see if I can, I'll put the, I'll send you the link to register, okay, and then you can share with, but the title of the webinar is a guide for the EHS professional transitioning to consultant. And I'm sure as we all practice in our career, our hope is that at one point we may want to go into consulting or be technical expertise, technical experts. And so we have a member of our BISE community that has excelled in that area. She has established her own company and has been really successful in that. And she has agreed to spend an hour just walking us through the process and also some of the challenges in terms of seeking funding on not even just funding, but then also kind of looking at how to get clients and the challenges that sometimes comes with that and ways to navigate the whole process. And so I think it will be great for all of us if you can make the time. I know the time difference, but it's at 11 a.m. Central Time in the US. If you can make it, please register because it will be some really valuable information that everybody can benefit from.
Thank you very much, Iman. Once I have the link, I will share it with my chapter members, and so that that time is probably going to be around 5 p.m. Nigeria time. So okay, it will be a good timing for us. I will try as much as possible to circulate it to all chapter members to attend. And also, President, please, your permission, if you allow, I just want to give this information for those of us that are not yet a member of Black in Safety Excellencies. For you to become a member, you need to register, and the cost of registration is $20. You can get that information from the membership registration chair, Mr. Napoleon. So let's, if you're not yet a member of BISE, just do that add-on to your registration and you will be a complete member. So we encourage everybody to join, and we are still soliciting for members as part of our awareness for this year to increase our membership. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you for the updates, Samuel. We will sure attend. I believe we have a lot to learn. That's the essence of webinars. Okay, Bankole, what's the next list?
Okay, the next on the agenda is going to be the closing remarks. And the closing remarks will be given by the immediate past president, who is by name Dr. Ogechi Ukandu, to give us the closing remarks. So you have the floor.
Okay, before Mr. Ukandu comes up, I want to appreciate our past presidents too that are here on the call with us. Thank you so much for still being our leader. Even though whenever I call upon anyone, they answer me and they give support. Thank you so much. I want to use this platform and media to say thank you and to say we appreciate all what you have done before and what you are still doing. Thank you so much. Mr. Ukandu, please. I'm just so happy because we really kept to our time. We planned it that we don't want to take more than an hour. Okay, if he's not online, please, if Mr. Ukandu is not online, I want so that we keep to our time. We still have like 7 more minutes. Sorry, I think I saw Mr. Ekam. Okay, if it's Mr. Ekam, can you hear me, please? or Mr. Camille?
Hearing you
Mr.
loud
Camille,
and clear.
okay,
Yes.
thank you so much, sir. Please, just a word from you,
Please.
since we still have some time before the immediate past president comes up to say anything for the closing. You used to be our past president too, so please.
Well, it's a good one having Black in Safety formally inaugurated in Nigerian chapter. We've seen it happen with the WISE. We've seen it happening with the emerging young ones. And I see this another success story being added to Nigerian chapter. I think introduction of Black in Safety back home here is going to be a game changer, not just to the society, but to Nigeria living safety at large. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Mr. Camille, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I think I want to really appreciate the Global for joining this section and supporting the Black safety in Nigeria. And from my point, I think it's an open door for a greater advocacy within the Blacks in Nigeria, which is the largest Black race in the world, and where we actually need more advocacy as well. And I so much have confidence what difference Mr. Daniel could do as the first coordinator for the Blacks in Safety and for the entire board of the Blacks in Safety. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Thank you, Mr. President, for the good work. This is a giant site, and I commend you for making this happen and calling this on together today. Thank you to everyone. I appreciate it. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Madam Monica.
Yeah, good morning once again, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you, Madam President, for this visionary step. I think this is a great one. Also, it's an opportunity to showcase the Black, especially in Nigeria, on the global stage. And I'm glad to witness this August event happening in August. It's a great one. And I really look forward to seeing more of the program rolled out. Congratulations to you, Madam President, and your team. This is really laudable. And I'm really glad this is happening. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. If you have time, Mr. Abubakar Umar, please, just a word. Mr. Abubakar.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for this. Well, all I can say is congratulations to all of us. In fact, the two keywords I will use here is the safety and excellence. So if we're Blacks in safety excellence, we're looking forward to good things to come this inauguration. So I would not say so much. Thank you for the recognition.
Okay, thank you so much. For the young emerging professional, let Abanom, can we hear from you? Abanom, are you online? Okay, I'm sure he's not there. Mr. Festus, can we hear from you, please?
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
Once again, I'm glad to be here, and I really want to join voices together with those that have actually appreciated this laudable inauguration of BISE. I think it's worth it. It's the right time, and I just want to say that we just need to keep the flag flying. Congratulations to all the executives and to our indefatigable administrator, Daniel Osadiaye. I don't have any doubts that this is going to open a lot of doors for us as we forge ahead. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of us.
Thank you so much. Mr. Tebitope, please, can you just say a word?
Okay. Good morning, all, and
Our IOS chair.
yeah. Thank you. This is also congratulating ASSP and BISI for this inauguration. And I know we all are actually driving toward one direction, and that is the OHS community. So we are always in support of what ASSP is doing, and definitely we also know that ASSP is also in support with with what IOS is doing. So we are one great community, and definitely you will always have our support at all times. Thank you, President, and definitely thank you, the coordinator of BISI. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Okay, so the IPP is not it's not on the call. I'm sure maybe he's had issue with his network. Please, I want to call on Mr. Shehu, the past president, the past president, to please give us a closing remark and a vote of thanks.
All right. Good morning, colleagues. President, thank you very much. I would like to say a big thank you to this administration. You really put things in place to the right person, because Mr. Daniel, as the Black in Safety Excellence Administrator, will really have a good and vibrant administration. And I pray that many people will mobilize for people to join, so that we'll have the advantage of what is entailed. And I really like to say big thank you for the chapter, and also thank you to all that have participated in this one. On behalf of chapter, as the president assigned me, I want to say thank you and God bless you. May we reach our all destination, even when we are online, for all the commitment we have for the weekend. May God continue to bless us and bless the association. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much. Mr. Banky, can you come up?
Okay, yes, thank you very much. Before we close, please, let me just crave everyone's indulgence to turn on your cameras. We will be doing a screenshot of everyone here. Please, you can put on your camera now while we do a screenshot. It will be done in 2 phases because we have a lot of participants today. So I'll be taking it twice. Okay, so please, can we all turn on our cameras, and so that I can take a snapshot? Okay, so in the count of 3, I will take this first shot, then I will also go to the next page for me to take also a snapshot of the others. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Just a minute for me to take snapshot of the second page. Just a minute. Okay, the second one, in the count of 3, I'll be taking it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much. You can turn off your cameras now. Thank you very much for obliging to turn on your camera.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Ima and Julia. We really appreciate you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having us, and thanks for making this dream a reality. So I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Sir.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Mr. Tolu, thank you for wearing Indorama.
Thank you.
Okay, Solomon. I don't know, say you did online, though.
I do.
Thank you.
Solomon,
Thank you.
well done.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate
Mr.
you all.
Banky, well done.
Yeah, thank you. Well done. Thank you for
Welcome.
inviting me.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Banky, well done. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for
Thank
inviting
you,
me.
Well
sir.
done, sir.
Mr. Charles, thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Yeah, Mr.
Kami, now
Good.
inside
Thank you,
play,
sir.
now inside play, now you they do meeting. Shebi,
Oga Godwin, thank you.
now inside play.
Oga Charles, thank you.
Dad,
Thank
good
you,
to
sir.
see you.
Yes.
Okay.
Prestige. Pleasure to hear your voice this
Mr.
morning.
Camille.
Yes, sir. Well done. Thank you, sir.
Great man.
Okay, I forgot to give you one information. For those that are still online, we have a t-shirt, so you can see me putting on my t-shirt for Black Safety.
Yes,
You forgot.
Yes, so if you are interested, get in touch with me.
I'm interested.
Okay.
I was
Highly
wondering why
interested.
you and Presido are marginalizing us.
Don't worry.
Is it free?
It's not free. It's just a token.
It's with a token. With a token.
Okay. I'm highly interested.
However, you people have used this t-shirt as oppressors in this meeting. It should have come earlier before now so that we would have shared together with everyone.
Don't worry. In our subsequent program, once you order for it, you will wear it.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. Definitely, I'll do that.
Thank you, sir.
That's fine.
Daddy.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate you all. God bless you.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Fati, call me.
I call me. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. Call me.